Good morning and thanks for waking up on News 19 this morning. I'm Lauren Talarico.
And I'm Lionel Moyes. We are waking up very cold this morning across the country.
Check out this temperature map of the United States. This is what it really is out there, okay? So it's 9 degrees in New York, -2 in Chicago, -5 in Omaha, St. Louis, 3. You see there's 19 in Billings, cold, 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 -5 in Rapid City. Now let's go ahead and take a look at what it feels like, okay? -23 in Omaha.
Wow.
Yeah, that's cold.
That's a big deal.
South Carolina. I know, Lauren, you missed our big polar vortex outbreak.
She was in the tropics on a cruise.
Yes,
yeah.
you missed that. That's when we were in the teens. This is coming in second.
A judge will now decide if a 14-year-old boy executed back in 1944 had a fair trial. Circuit Court Judge Carmen Mullen did not immediately rule after the 2-day hearing. The hearing was requested by supporters of George Stinney Jr. Stinney, who was black, was sent to the electric chair for killing 2 white girls in the tiny town of Alcaloo. That's in Clarendon County. Now, a child psychiatrist testified, saying she believes Stinney's confession was not reliable. Well, before making a ruling, the judge is allowing both sides 10 days to respond to issues raised over the last 2 days or present any new evidence they may have. Columbia police have arrested a man they say exposed himself outside a shopping center. He's 20-year-old Artavius Leach. Officers say a man was putting trash into a dumpster on Garner's Ferry Road when he noticed Leach in a wooded area. Now, the victim went to his work van, and then we're told Leach approached him and asked for sex. When the victim declined, officers say Leach grabbed the man's groin. One man has been arrested in connection with the kidnapping of a 4-month-old girl in Holly Hill. He's 26-year-old Rondell Robert Washington. Deputies say the girl was taken from a home after 7 men with guns broke into the home last week. The little girl was later found in Berkeley County on the side of the road. She was okay. Deputies are still looking for 6 other suspects, though. If you have any details that can help, please call Crime Stoppers 1-888-CRIME-SC. An organization that helps the needy in our community broke ground on a new housing complex. Thanks to a $50,000 grant from Wells Fargo, St. Lawrence Place will start building Live Oak Place. The complex will feature affordable housing units for families who are homeless or formerly homeless. Trinity Housing says they will evaluate the success of this development to gauge future ones. Happening today around the Midlands, tonight there will be a meeting regarding the search for Columbia's next top cop. The City of Columbia Police Chief Search Committee and Community Stakeholders Panel will come together to talk about their search so far. The public is invited to attend and weigh in on the matter. Now, the meeting will take place from 6 until 8 tonight at the Earlwood Park Community Center. It is National School Choice Week, a time dedicated to encouraging both students and parents to pick an educational path that's best for them. That includes public education, charter schools, magnet schools, online learning, and homeschooling. The list goes on and on. There's an educational luncheon you are invited to attend. It will take place at 12:30 at 701 Whaley Street. To register, just look for the story under our community calendar.
All right, stay with us. Coming up after the break.
Plus, a college fraternity suspended after a really controversial Martin Luther King Jr. party. The shocking incidents when News 19 this morning returns. Not looking forward to this next week.
No, it's going to be a cold one, but it is January, the end of January. So,
I know.
It is the middle of winter.
If it were April or
May,
May, I think we'd be concerned. But
always the voice of reason.
yes.
Thanks, Amy. All right, well, many people in South Florida own exotic pets, even though it's illegal. And sometimes when they can no longer take care of the animals, owners just release them into the wild. So the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation is offering amnesty to anyone who hands over an exotic pet.
How bizarre is it to see like a porcupine running across? You know, what if it's like in someone's neighborhood or something? Like it's not something that you're normally used to seeing, but a good thing that they're at least trying to get the animals to safety.
Well, I would think it would be more strange to see a porcupine in someone's house.
Yeah.
Like in the neighborhood, I'd be like, oh, it's a porcupine in the neighborhood.
It has this, I'm saying camera, the remote out watching TV.
What,
oh
Wendy?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's a hedgehog.
That was a hedgehog.
Thanks, Wendy.
Clearly we need an animal lesson.
Yes, we do.
Okay. They hosted a so-called MLK Black Party.
School officials have suspended Tau Kappa Epsilon's chapter while they investigate. Greg Argos has more on some of the more shocking incidents that occurred at that party.
State Department of Social Services dropping the ball, according to senators on an oversight committee.
In one, a baby was allegedly born in a toilet. The DSS deputy director testified to those allegations yesterday. And now senators are looking at what operational changes might be needed to keep kids out of harm's way, keep them all safe. Clerk Foraker has these details. Director Lillian Kohler gave this statement. She said, quote, "We are dedicated to providing the best and most responsive care for children and families across South Carolina and welcome any legislative oversight and input from the community to help achieve these goals in an effort to make this process as transparent as possible while still protecting the privacy and rights of the victims. We look forward to working with General Assembly to reform any laws currently preventing a more complete and appropriate disclosure of the facts." Welcome back to News 19 this morning. In New York, a group of men are behind bars accused of multi-state theft rings that affected our state. Now, prosecutors say the men planted devices on gas pumps that captured cards and PIN numbers in South Carolina, Georgia, and Texas, stealing more than $2 million. The Manhattan District Attorney's Office says at this time they can't provide details about the locations of the gas stations that were involved in our state, but of course we will keep you updated. Well, those cold temperatures are taking a toll on just about everything, including our roads here in Columbia. You can see it when you drive over those really pesky metal plates.
I'm always worried with my car on that. That's because the city says, you know, we've seen up to 6 so much.
She said it's going to struggle to get to 40 degrees.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You are going to struggle to get me outside.
Exactly.
I'm gonna be inside.
There will be less traffic on the roads. I'm sure a lot of people might be getting a little cough this morning.
Staying warm
I'm
and
sick of this
cozy in
weather.
bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be cold tomorrow. 36, that's cold.
Yes.
All right, Amy, thank you. All right, moving now to stock of the day, back with stripes. Today I've been trying to match lately.
I like it.
I think you like it when I match.
Are you trying to match
No?
me or match your tie?
I'm matching my tie.
It doesn't match your tie.
It has a little yellow in there.
What?
It's a different kind of yellow, highlighter yellow, but
Lionel,
still.
come
on,
on.
man. Blue from my tie. It's got the stripes, the yellow from my shirt. Anyway, Lauren does not seem to agree with
Do
me.
not approve.
Let me know what you think. Tweet me at Lionel Moise, and if you have a cool pair of socks on, we could show them on air as well.
I'm glad your shirt isn't that stripes, because then we'd be having some
There's
problems.
a lot going on here.
I'd be like, just go bare. Don't wear that shirt, just a tie and a jacket.
Just my chest under here, right?
We are lightening things up a little bit this morning. Your time is 6:40. We are going to go ahead and take a look at one of these snapshots. So I'm going to quiz you, Lionel.
All right.
Top music downloads. What do you think the top music downloads have been
In terms of artist
since
or
the first week of January?
David Guetta? I'm thinking electronic music. Katy Perry.
Yes, dark
Okay?
horse. Katy Perry,
Good.
done. You got it.
Justin Bieber.
261,000. Justin Bieber, no.
I'm
Bieber
glad he's not
fever,
on that
not
list. You
sweeping the
guys know.
nation this month. Except he's egging homes.
Yeah,
apparently.
he's busy causing
Allegedly.
trouble.
Yes, not downloading. Okay, say something.
I like that song.
Yeah, I like that song
I
too.
try to sing
so.
it. It doesn't really come out the same way as they do, but very, very cool. Look.
Amy, thank you so much. Thanks for joining us. Stay warm, stay safe. CBS This Morning is next. Have a great Thursday.